Welcome back to another exciting episode. Today we are at the submarine Growler. So come along with us and see what we can see. Tickets to enter the submarine is included in the Intrepid Museum cost. Look at the previous video about the USS Intrepid to get all that information. When you first walk into the information area on Pier 86, you will find it very spacious and soon learn that visitors are encouraged to take in as much information as they possibly can in these early parts of the tour before entering the submarine, because once on board, lines move rather quickly and the ability to ask questions to staff is limited, but it is still encouraged. Oh, and you do have to pass a slight test, being able to go through a porthole before you can go into the submarine. Because obviously the way it was designed back in the 50s, it was not handicap accessible. You'll quickly notice that you are entering the submarine through the missile storage silo, where you will see a brief presentation before you start on your self-guided tour.
I'd like to share some background on Growler to prepare you for your visit and give you a better understanding of this submarine's significance.
The USS Growler, SSG 577, was laid down on 15 February 1955 by the Portsmouth Navy Shipyard of Kettering, Maine. She was launched on April 5th, 1958. After training exercises off the East Coast, USS Growler sailed south for her shakedown cruise, arriving at the Roosevelt Roads Naval Station in Puerto Rico on February 19, 1959. After a brief run back to Portsmouth, she returned to the Caribbean Sea in March to train in launching Regulus and Regulus II nuclear cruise missiles, assisted by the USS Runner, which was one of the several submarines with Regulus guidance equipment. This submarine was an early attempt by the U.S. Navy to field a cruise missile submarine that would provide a nuclear deterrent using its second series of cruise missiles. Built to deliver the Regulus I cruise missile, the USS Growler was the second and final submarine of the Grayback class, fourth ship of the U.S. Navy to be named after the Growler. Since Regulus I and Regulus II programs had problems, Growler and Grayback were the only two submarines built in this class, as instead the U.S. Navy veered its nuclear deterrent efforts to submarine-launched ballistic missiles, otherwise known as the Polaris missile program.
It's small, so that you're not going to see that.
You could do anything in here. They had a big party. Big party.
On September 7th, 1959, the USS Growler was stationed at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Returning to Mare Island, California, the USS Growler was decommissioned on May 25th, 1964, and was placed in reserve. She was initially moved to the inactive fleet section in the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard in Washington, and was later relocated to the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. She was stricken by the Navy Vessel Register on August 1st, 1980, and was scheduled to be used as torpedo practice. However, on August 8th, 1988, Congress awarded the ship to the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum in New York City, where she was repaired in Brooklyn at the cost of $1.5 million. The USS Growler then went to Pier 86 in late February of 2009 and was open to the public on May 21st, 2009, during the Intrepid Museum's Fleet Week 2009 celebration. What most people don't realize is that the Growler is the only nuclear missile submarine available open to the public in the United States. Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this. With that said, let's go check out the rest of the sub. Oh man, this was such an awesome day. We'll hope to see you come back for our future adventures. And as always, have a great day.